So this is a video. I did a video previously a few months ago with sorry, I'm kind of out of it. With brush sets and single brushes that you could get in Trinidad and Tobago. And after that I wanted to do a video with primers, but I was waiting on a certain primer to come in, and it took me like 2 months to get it, and within that time I got more primers. So this is basically primers that you could find in Trinidad and Tobago via ordering, going by store and buying it. So this is what I've gathered so far for the past 11 months, basically you could say, of collecting primers, right? So the first one, which is like a famous name that we all know, if you're a Trini you know this name, Sasha, that's it there. And this is their primer, and it's in matte beige. That's what it looks like, and it comes in the kind of containers that they have the eyeshadow in. And this is mine. As you can see, I put pan in this, so I've used it quite a lot. Upstairs, it's not a bad primer, it works. I have no really big kind of issues with it. Actually I have like 1 or 2 issues with it. My problem is that when I put it on, I have to put on an eyeshadow 1 time on it because it creases crazy. You know, it's something that you have to set because it has such of a concealer consistency. I've seen Eye Candy Risha, she has used hers as a concealer, so it has, you know, so much consistency like a concealer to me, but it's very creamy, you know, so that's the only thing about it. Another thing too, if you don't use it with a sticky base, I've seen this and I've been in that problem. If I don't use mine with a sticky base, it doesn't last that long on my eyes. I find I have to use a sticky base. So normally I would use like a jumbo, not really a jumbo pencil. I would use like the cream shadows from Revlon. I tend to use those quads as sticky bases for this product. But overall, it's an okay product. Nothing that bad, you know. Okay. Then we have Avon. Everybody know Avon. So yes, Avon has a primer. It's not under Avon. It's under MAC. It's like that. As we all know, MAC is a sub kind of company from Avon. That's what it looks like, and it comes like with a little mirror there. That's it there. This is not as creamy as the Sasha, and it doesn't have like the consistency of it. My dog's straight up, and it's really different. It's not sticky. It's not sticky at all. It goes on very smooth and has like no you know, feel to it. As you put it on, that's it. That's what it's like. It's not a bad primer. It doesn't last, the Sasha one, it lasts longer than the Sasha because I had tested it out, and that's really, but it's not a primer. Again, I need to put a sticky base on it. But I find like when I use like my pigment and stuff like that, and even with the loose shadows as well, I tend to wear, you know, use a sticky base on it. So it's not a bad primer, but it's not one of the best it has out there. That's it here. So this too is not really worth the price. That was another thing to have an issue with. I paid like $90 for this, so it converted to like $1 to $10. So I paid like $80. My bad. I paid $80 for this, so it wasn't like a good deal for me, you know. While this is $25 to $90, yeah, not even a good brand too. So yeah, so would I buy this? No, not again anymore. And after that, I got Amplified by Villarule, and that's it there. And it's a white base. I did a review on this with my, not really review, I just like said a little things about it with my Ambrosia collection. You can check that out, and that's it there. It's a white base. It's sticky. It's very sticky. Somebody referred to it as beeswax the other day. So that's it here. Nothing really big about it. It's a great product. It works great for loose eyeshadows and for the Ambrosia loose pigments as well. I got a little disappointed with it the other day when I used it. I was testing it under my hands, and I went to wash chicken and wash my husband and all those things, and I done like all the primers on my hands and stuff like that. I had did a video previously, and Dodo brain me going and deleted like a little fool, you know, junkies again. Anyhow, and it so happened that the pigment, the eyeshadow that I had on, it totally washed away, and I got a white base on it. So I don't know what's up with that, you know, but I've used it on my eyes for alignment and stuff like that. It's worked really good, and I heard Arlene Too Sweet raved about it, so I don't know you know, why it came out of my hand, but it's a great product. I have no really big complaints, so it's only that whole scene. So I will try it out again and I'll let you know later on in another video. But it's a good product. It's $60. I don't mind paying for it. You know, so that's it there. Ambrosia again has another primer. That's it here. This one I love to death. This primer is really nice. I've rather this more than the Arlene. Oh, another thing was too, I always say is it was kind of difficult to put down with your fingers, so I tend to use it with a brush. That's the only thing. It's really sticky, so I tend to use it with a brush. This primer is the Shadow Base Smudge Proof Primer. I love this primer so much. It's a great, it has like a little sticky base. I don't use a sticky base over it, and it, you know, attracts so well, and it stays on, you know, all night to the next day and stuff like that. I love this primer so much. You know, again, and I got more than, you know, so it is, so it's like $10 or $12 more, I think, or 15, I don't know how much. But yeah, that's it there, and I have it in light. I need to go get it deep in this, the medium tone. But it's really nice. I have no complaints about it so far. So I've been using it for a while now, and you know, I like it. It has no color or anything like that, and it's not as sticky as the Aloe Vera, but you know, it has some stickiness to it, which is really cool. So that's it there. So another primer that Trinidad had, actually this is it here. So they have two primers, but I got these from two different places. This is one from Elf myself, and this one from Culinary Secret. So I got two primers. So basically, this is here. One is a mineralized one, and one is a normal one that comes in the studio line, I believe, and this is the professional studio line, I believe. I don't know. The ingredients as well, but let's start off with the packaging. This is the packaging that the Elf one comes in, the eye primer, mineralized primer. As you can see, you know, very main. You can see the difference in it alone. That's like the price. This is the mineralized one. Packaging on both of them. This is made from like cheap plastic, you know. It doesn't look very professional compared to this one. It's very nice, and you know, this one is shiny and you can see it's plastic. This one has a kind of non-sheer kind of thing. Again, this has an engraved elf in it, this doesn't. So that's two differences between, those are some differences with the outside now. The product itself. It has similar products between the two of them, except elf has like one or two products more. The mineralized has one or two products more than the normal kind. That's the difference I see in it. The scent alone too is too different. This one's a very high kind of alcoholic kind of scent, while this one more smells like a foundation. And the way it works, when I had tested it out on my hand, I was going to do that tonight, but I want to wear bed now. So when I tested it out on my hand, this one outlasted this one. So this tells me that the actual ingredients in this, that it stays longer, and I didn't use a sticky base or anything. I just put on eyeshadows over it. And this one, you could still see a little one or two after I had done all my housework as well. Little specks of it, but it wasn't as, you know, a big difference like this. So that's what had me thinking it's two different product in whatsoever. But yet it still works. It's worth the price, you know, if you are a not big into spending into makeup and stuff like that. You know, a primer is always a main thing. Even if you had to go get a sachet one, it's not a big deal. You know, I always suggest use a primer in your eyes here, and these are two others you could get as well. And the last one you could get, it have more you could get, but this is the last one that I got. My DECAY, holy crap, yes, I know. I was so excited for it. It came in this box, very nice, and in the back it has on it, but it's really nice, really cool. It comes like a little, you know, cute little thing. It reminds me of the Johnny Walker bottles that they have, you know, the blue and the gold and stuff. No, the gold is the other kind. The blue I know, and it has the Johnny Walker that looks like a coffin. It so reminds me of it. I remember my daddy bought a bottle of blue someday, and me and my brother was like, we so want to take a drink of it because, you know, obviously it's blue. We went and we took like 2, 3, 4 drinks out of it. The next day he and his friends was drinking, a few days after that, and he's like, but this wasn't like that, it didn't reach that level. He's like, them kids probably drink it. So it's like, daddy, no, we drunk his alcohol. But yeah, this is what it reminds me of. So yeah, so this is it here. Again, this lasted, you know, long. when I had done it on my hand, and this one actually competed with it. It wasn't as bright, the e.l.f. mineral, it wasn't as bright as the DECAY, but you know, it lasted really well to it. It could have given it some competition, as well as my Ambrosia that stayed on. My Ambrosia here, Arlene, it just turned white for some reason. I didn't understand that. So yeah, but this looks really good. I have it on my eyes today, and I love it. You know, I've been using this quite a bit now. So until next time, guys, enjoy your night, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. It's very sweet and very well appreciated. So be safe wherever you are, take care, and I'm going to bed. So bye, guys.